Hey guys, Angus from Spotted Hog Airsoft here today with another Airsoft video overview for you guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at something that'd be great if you're like me and you have a lot of Airsoft pistols. You can't always find that one holster that fits each one, therefore we got a good option for you today. This is the Lancer Tactical Tornado Drop Leg Airsoft Holster. It's great because it's customizable to fit your different Airsoft pistol as you go ahead to use it in the game. Now, if you're interested in picking this up, there'll be a link down below in the description to SpottedHogAirsoft.com where you can buy it for about $20. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright, now getting into the video, taking a closer look here at the holster itself, which when placed on the ground and not attached to a player does kind of look like an unorganized mess. Now, talking about quality, I'm not necessarily a stitching expert, more of an airsofter, but from what I can tell, this is made quite well. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart. It's not like it's made out of cardboard and the first second you snag on something it's going to fall apart. It's made quite well, and as far as the coloring goes, this is available not only in the black here, but also in OD green on SpottedHogAirsoft.com. The coloring looks great. In the case of the black one, it's not that phony black where it's a little bit lighter, almost gray. It actually is a solid black that matches my other black gear quite well. Now, as far as the construction of it goes, obviously it's set up just like a standard drop leg holster. You have this piece here, which is fully adjustable to connect to your belt or, say, the MOLLE vest that you're running. And at that point, you can adjust that to drop down, hang a little bit lower, or cinch it up a little bit higher, depending on what you like. You also have your two straps here, which would wrap around your leg. These are obviously adjustable, and the one thing I have to complain about them is since this is supposed to be adjustable for everyone, not necessarily sides, they have to make those straps longer. Therefore, when you do adjust them for an average sized or thinner leg like I have, you do get a lot of excess strap that you kind of have to tie up or wrap around and tuck in again. So that's the only part that I do find annoying about the straps. Zooming in on the actual portion of the holster that attaches to your belt or MOLLE vest, it's actually pretty nice. It's double attached via Velcro and a snap button that's pretty secure, made into metal, so therefore you do have the double protection. Say a snap comes undone, you also have the Velcro so it won't be flopping off like I've had experience with other holsters in the past. Also, you'll notice you have the big plastic buckle there. This is quick release. Simply give it a squeeze and it'll drop off the holster. Now we'll take a look at one of the straps that'll actually wrap around your leg. Just taking a look at one as they are identical. Like I said, they are fully adjustable, but you do have that excess strap because they have to be adjustable for everyone, you know. Not necessarily a huge deal. One thing to point out is when you first go to adjust them, they're a little bit annoying. You really have to break them in, but once you break them in, the straps are pretty easy to move around and adjust to your different leg thickness depending on how much clothing you're on, and etc. Now also, you notice you do have the plastic quick release buckle here. Again, just give them a quick squeeze. Got to do it for both, and then that'll drop the holster off of your leg. An area that tends to be of concern on a lot of holsters for me is that top area where you actually have the piece that would hold the pistol in place, which I don't necessarily know the technical term for it. I just call it the retaining strap up top. And I don't really have to worry about that with this pistol because, again, just like the connection to your belt, this is attached via Velcro and a snap button. So if one fails, you have the secondary to back it up. And this is also adjustable to fit the proper size of the pistol. Now, the Tornado drop leg holster does have a side magazine pouch. It's capable of holding one magazine in this case. It's relatively adjustable. Not necessarily you can expand the size of it, but it was capable of fitting my rather large KP45 magazine, which I was pretty surprised about. It's just held on by Velcro, no additional snap button here, and it's convenient that they do give you the extra magazine pouch, say you want to have a spare mag for your pistol. However, if you're running more than one spare magazine, you can always add additional pistol mag pouches via the MOLLE on the front of the holster. Alright, now on to the main advantage of the Tornado drop leg holster, the fact that it's adjustable to fit your different sizes of airsoft pistols. Again, incredibly convenient if you own a couple different types. You don't have to buy holsters for each different pistol. You just have this one that can adjust to fit each of them. Now, as far as adjustability goes, it's very simple. You just have to pull a couple pieces of Velcro and the whole thing splits open in order for you to carefully fit in your selected pistol. I know what you might be thinking. That's all I have to do, pull some Velcro. Don't want my pistol to fall out in the field if something just suddenly snaps and slips. However, don't worry about it. When this thing is attached to your leg, actually it's set up so that Velcro combines to hold everything together pressed against your leg. Now when you open it up, here's how everything will look. As you can see, the nice softly padded interior of the holster is revealed here. Everything splits open so that you can place your pistol inside and then wrap the holster around it to give yourself the most secure fit. Everything's adjustable from the sides of the holster to the piece that'll keep the nose and barrel of your gun secured inside the holster. As I mentioned earlier, the retaining strap that'll hold the pistol actually in there, as well as that elastic drawstring at the top to tighten the hold on the pistol itself. So overall, the adjustability is a huge advantage, and once the pistol's in there, there. You can just fold everything over, secure it in place, and once again, that strip marked Lancer Tactical in the back will hold everything together, connecting to the all other Velcro pieces and also having the added support of being pressed tightly against your leg when the holster is down. So overall, it's a very simple and easy concept as well as setup, but the advantage is huge. Now, as far as comfort goes, when I actually have this pistol holster on, it's not necessarily too bad. It's a pretty comfortable little gun. In the past, I've had straps on drop legs that really bite deep into your leg. Granted, I'm wearing a little bit of thicker clothing right now because it is kind of chilly out. However, I don't necessarily really feel any of that biting. Also, there's not that huge drag that I have on the top of the belt here from pulling downward. It seems to be fastened equally in all areas, so it's not necessarily dragging anything downward. Also, I'm pretty huge on having to test each Airsoft product that I sell at my store just to make sure it's, a good quality piece. And I did plenty of sprints back and forth, a whole bunch of wacky stuff just to make sure this thing wouldn't necessarily fall apart on me, necessarily sliding down my leg, the straps loosening, and it kind of just jiggling out of place. I didn't really have any experiences whatsoever with that, and it overall held in place rather well. That goes for the pistol as well. Once I secured and adapted it for the pistol I have in here right now, it held firm. So overall, the Lancer Tactical Tornado drop leg holster is a pretty good quality holster. It does exactly what it's supposed to, and again, can't stress it enough, a huge advantage being that it can adjust to fit your different sizes of airsoft pistols. Most notably the common ones such as your M9s, your 1911s, also your larger ones such as your Desert Eagle, GVBs, etc. I wouldn't necessarily try to fit a very tiny little gun in there, but you could adjust it and attempt it. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Spotted Hog Airsoft's overview of the Lancer Tactical Tornado Drop Leg Airsoft Holster, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe.